Alright guys, home field advantage, Brian here. Time for another rant. NFL draft was a couple weeks ago, of course, and there was a couple big names that remain undrafted. Chase Daniel from Missouri, the quarterback. Quan Cosby out of UT, the wide receiver. But the one that kind of pisses me off that didn't get taken was Graham Harrell out of Texas Tech, the quarterback. I want to read off a couple of accomplishments by Graham Harrell while he was at Texas Tech. In 2006, he was chosen as the 2006 Inside Bowl MVP. In the first three quarters, the score was 38-14 against Minnesota in the Inside Bowl. With the fourth quarter, the defense held Minnesota to 0, and Graham Harrell led the Texas Tech Red Raiders down the field to score 24 to tie the game. It went in overtime. Minnesota kicked the field goal, but then Texas Tech got the ball back and they scored a touchdown, resulting in 44-41 Texas Tech. It was the largest come-from-behind victory in NCAA Bowl history. 2007, he won the Sammy Baugh Trophy. 2008, in the Gator Bowl, he was selected as the MVP. He was selected as the AFCA Coaches All-American. 2008, he won the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award, as well as being a candidate for the Heisman Trophy, finishing fourth behind Sam Bradford, Colt McCoy, and Tim Tebow. Also in 2008, he was selected as Co-National Player of the Year by Sporting News, along with Sam Bradford and Colt McCoy. All three play in the Big 12 Conference. And voted by the fans, Graham Harrell was the 2008 AT&T All-America Player of the Year. In his final season with Texas Tech, Graham Harrell passed Phillip Rivers and Ty Detmer, moving to second place, passing yardage and a college career, only behind Timmy Chang. Harrell finished his college career with an NCAA all-time record of 134 passing touchdowns, which broke the previous mark, which was held by Colt Brennan of Hawaii, who had 131. Harrell also had 5,111 yards during the season, and becoming the first NCAA player to post multiple 5,000-yard seasons in his college career. He's also part of the reason Michael Crabtree was so successful in Texas Tech. So here's the deal. He didn't get drafted, so it's okay. He then gets picked up by Cleveland for their rookie minicamp. So I'm thinking, maybe he'll get and fit in there. I mean, everyone's complaining about Brady Quinn's not working out, and neither is Derek Anderson. So maybe he can go in there and compete for the starting job. Well, he went in, and Eric Mangini said, "Oh, I like this kid. He made a very good first impression in the rookie camps." Well, they let him go. And this is the answer they give. And I'm going to read it so I can get the quote exactly right. The staff felt Harrell, who participated in rookie camp on a tryout basis, picked up the system quickly and has great potential. However, the team let him leave town without a contract, in part because it currently has 4 quarterbacks on the roster: Brady Quinn, Derek Anderson, Brett Ratliff, and Richard Bartell. Okay, the first two I can understand keeping on the roster because one's your first round pick and the other one, they're fighting for a starting job. But Brett Ratliff and Richard Bartell, you mean to tell me you're going to keep Brett Ratliff and Richard Bartell on your roster while you kick Graham Harrell, who they basically said he picked up the system quickly and he has great potential, but they're not going to use him. They're going to keep 2 players that have never been able to prove themselves. I'm sorry, but Graham Harrell is a step above those 2. Brett Ratliff played at Utah, whoop-de-freaking-do. And Bartell played for Tarleton State. You mean to tell me that you're going to take a player that played at Tarleton State and another one that played at Utah? You're going to take those 2 or play in one of the best conferences in college football. Are you serious? Graham Harrell played in the Big 12. They beat a great UT team. The only loss was against OU, who competed in the national championship. 4th runner-up in the Heisman race. Texas Tech had an explosive offense, and he was part of the reason. But, he's not good enough. Great potential. When I hear great potential, I think, wow, they're going to keep him. And then they throw him away. How are you going to do that? So, NFL fans, if your team is looking for a QB for the future, you need to write your owners and general managers up and say, hey, Graham Harrell, look, Graham Harrell, they don't have him, Cleveland doesn't have him anymore. Graham Harrell, pick him up. Because it's ridiculous. He at least deserves the opportunity to play for a team. If Seattle was smart, they'd get him. Put him as a backup behind Matt Hasselbeck. Let him learn. Matt Hasselbeck is a good quarterback. You let Graham Harrell come in there and learn the offense. If Matt Hasselbeck goes down anymore, I really don't think they're going to have much of a problem. I think if Graham Harrell can learn that system like the way he did, Cleveland's, he shouldn't have a problem. And of course, he's not going to be throwing like 20, 30 touchdowns in a season. If he plays the whole season as a rookie. But I doubt that, Matt Hasselbeck would be out the whole season. But if he did, he's going to have rookie stats. Most rookie stats. Not Matt Ryan or Joe Flacco stats, but, normal rookie stats. So someone needs to give him a chance, but that just pisses me off. This kid is a great quarterback, and, Cleveland Browns, their quarterback situation is so messed up. But I just don't understand how they're going to put Brett Ratliff and Bartell. They're going to keep those two, but they're going to throw away someone that has great potential. Alright, so Cleveland Browns fans, let me know what you think about that. And, of course, the rest of the NFL, where do you think Graham Harrell would, if he was to be a quarterback of the future, where do you think he should end up? Do you want him on your team? Honestly, as a Cowboy fan, I wouldn't mind him as our backup. I'm really surprised we didn't get him instead of Steve McGee, but evidently Steve McGee is more like a Rowan. That's really all right now. Got some stuff to do for the Rockets game. Alright, peace.